Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
This one, just a brilliant, brilliant fight. World Championship on the line between, as I said, two real great ambassadors for British boxing. When you talk about the rise of female boxing, these two have been there for a long time. Sandy Ryan, who has dedicated her life to the sport through Team GB, and of course, since then, coming out, winning the World Welterweight Championship, suffered defeat early on by really jumping in the deep end, maybe before she was ready. An immediate rematch, she won that fight, she went on to win the World Championship, should have been the unified world champion. In Orlando, I think we all agree she was robbed of that glory, that moment, and now she gets a chance of a big fight on the domestic stage against a fighter who really has been there and seen it and done it all from the beginning of the resurgence of British boxing and women's boxing as well, in Terri Harper. This, of course, an opportunity for Terri Harper to become a three-time, three-division world champion, and every time she's claimed one of those belts, she's beaten a champion to do it. And I think sometimes, you know, there's a perception that it's easy or easier to win a world championship in the female code. Terri Harper has faced the champions continuously. She'll do it again on Saturday. Terri, welcome. This fight made so much sense, but sometimes those fights just don't end up happening. You know, this is a great fight, not just for female boxing, but for British boxing. Doncaster, in Sheffield as well, of course, against Derby. Two big fan bases, lots of tickets sold. A moment of history beckons for you on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, a massive thank you to Sandy. Obviously, she's come off the controversial draw with McCaskill, and she's given me this opportunity. The carrot's really there, being dangled in front of me, and I've done everything I can this camp to be in the best shape, physically and mentally, to go out there on Saturday night and do what I need to do to come out victorious and be a three-weight world champion.
Obviously, we saw the jump to 154, but you know, everybody knows you're not a 154 fighter. Back to 147. We know you can go lighter at 140 as well, but must be feeling good and strong at the weight at welterweight.
Yeah, definitely. Even when I used to make 9 stone 4, whenever I got down to 10-7 in training, I was always having my best performances in sparring and on the pads and stuff. And this camp, I've been able to hold at 10-7 and just feel comfortable and really enjoy my training, and not being food focused and stuff like that, and just focused on one job that I'm here to do.
Obviously, when people are breaking down this fight, they talk about your boxing skills, the movement as well. We know Sandy can do a bit of everything as well, and she's excellent at it, but she's also strong, will be walking down. A lot of people think that's how this fight may play out. She'll be very aggressive, trying to walk you down. You'll be boxing, and we'll have to stand and fight as well. Should be a great clash of styles.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this camp, I've had a light bulb moment where something's just clicked. I've been having, I know everyone says it, but I have really been having the best spars of my career, and this camp I've really, as an athlete, I always get myself in the best physical shape possible, but one thing I've always neglected from my beginning of my career is the mental side of things. And I keep joking, I said I've read 4 books and it's completely changed my life, just how I view my boxing career and my personal life, and I feel like I'm a much more positive person to be around, and I've got a lot more self-belief, and I'm quietly confident I'm going to get the job done on Saturday night, and I'm very confident that I'm going to have career best performance.
I know these guys to your left were talking about sparring. They've sparred hundreds of rounds. There's been a lot of talk in the build-up to this fight about the spars. Obviously, as we always hear, there's different stories. You feel like you got the best of the spar. Sandy feels like she got the best of the spar as well. But having been in there with her, confident that you become a 3-time world champion on Saturday?
Yeah, 100%. I can remember when Andrew told me he's got me some sparring with Sandy, and I'm like, oh my God. Obviously, I used to look up at Sandy as like this superhuman, and I can remember the first time getting in the ring with her, and I think that's when it really clicks that I am a great fighter and I can hold my own against these top-level fighters, and I came away from them spars with so much confidence, and obviously that were a couple of years back now, but I feel like I've been in the gym and I've been improving constantly, and I'm just excited to get out there at this new weight and this new opportunity that's in front of me on Saturday night and get a good win for everyone who's coming out to support me.
Sandy, welcome. Welcome home, I guess. Welcome back. And,
Yeah.
you know, I saw the early part of your camp in Las Vegas when I was there, and, you know, the moments looked like you might be throwing up in the ring. They were working you so hard, those hard runs in the mountains.
Yeah.
New team, new setup. You've really made the sacrifices following the McCaskill fight. That's over now, that's done. Massive fight for you on Saturday. You ready to perform?
Yeah, I'm ready. And yeah, like you say, the sacrifices, new team, going away across the pond, like so far away. And like Harper said yesterday, that she feels like this is the best time to catch me because I may be unsettled. And if she thinks that, she's very wrong, because it just shows the different mindsets that I could do this, and I don't believe that she could have done that, and she'll need Stefy to hold her hand throughout our training camp, so she wouldn't be able to do what I've just done. So there, I got a little insight on what she said there, but I do respect her as a fighter. She does know that, and but this is, she's trying to take what's mine, and I can't let that happen. Can't let her take what's mine. The big fights, I've got big fights ahead of me. Win this Saturday, big paydays, and yeah, I can't let her take food off my table.
A lot of people, like I said, when they're analysing this fight, you've really done a little bit of everything in your career. Sometimes, especially early on, we've seen you really aggressive, walking fighters down, looking to get them out there. We know you can box off the back foot when you need it. You did that in the rematch really well, and bits and pieces of everything. Do you feel like that's what's going to be the difference in this fight, is your aggression and your strength? Do you expect to walk Terri down, and do you think you can stop her on Saturday night?
I believe so. I believe deep down she knows that as well. If she wants to sit on her back foot, and then I'll take it to her, and I do what I need to do to win the fight. Like I say, I've said throughout the camp, she's a great fighter. I respect her, but respectfully, there ain't been no respect in the ring, because, like I say, I can't let her take what's mine. So I will dog walk her if I have to get this win. So whatever it takes, believe me, I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be victorious on Saturday.
And my final question to you about the famous spar, which we've heard a lot about in this camp as well. Everyone's got their different opinions, but you take confidence from that spar as well as the confidence that she apparently took as well. So I guess it's all irrelevant, is it? And we'll just find out on Saturday. It
is kind of irrelevant, but then when you're sparring, like fighters know, when you do spar a lot, you do have an insight, and you do kind of know. But it's different on fight night. But you do know, and I know deep down she knows. But I don't know about the deep waters, Harper. I don't know, when you say you're going to take me to deep waters, can you explain that? Come on.
So I really feel like you've took that comment and really blown it out of the water. You've took it a lot deeper than what it is. I kind of said that as just
because I was shocked.
I said that as I know that I'm your toughest opponent that you have faced today, and I know I'm gonna be making you answer a lot of questions in that ring, and that's all.
I know that you definitely you've trained your hardest, because obviously you know what's coming, and so I do respect that. But yeah, I was kind of a little bit shocked, but we'll see.
For me, I see that as like the way it's triggered you that much, just that little comment. For me, that screams insecure, and the fact that you're having to go on to socials to get that reassurance at all times. I feel like you really just need to focus on yourself and focus on your training and just chill out a little bit.
I'm not been reassuring myself on social media. I hardly ever post nowadays. I post the odd time of training stuff, and that's about it.
That'll do.
Okay. We go to the...
But do you believe I'm unsettled because I've got a new team?
No, I just...
Well, you said that.
I said in an interview down there, says it's one of two things. Sandy's got that mindset. She's left everything behind. She's left a family, all the distractions, and she's... Wait, I
Do you need
forgot that.
Stefy to help you talk?
Yeah, Andrew, help me, please. I'm joking.
Stefy, she needs help. Oh, great.
Final prediction from both. Terri, I know that the standard answer is by any means necessary, etc., but questions of, I guess, from Sandy about your true belief in this fight. You truly believe you will become a three-division world champion in Sheffield on Saturday?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not going into this fight if I didn't believe that, and I've had a great camp, and honestly, I'm enjoying this full week, and I'm excited to get out there on Saturday night and just put on a great performance for everyone who's come out to support me. And I think for me, it's just all about having a good performance.
Sandy, no doubts in your mind the sacrifices that you've made, the disappointment in the McCaskill defeat, that must still burn you up a little bit. But Saturday night, you proved to the world that you're the best 147-pounder out there.
100%. And then you can go back up to 54. You still got your belt up there, don't forget. That's why she wanted it at 47, but that's another story. But yeah, I can't wait for Saturday night, and you're going to be in for a treat.
Well, thank you both. Brilliant fight. Of course, as we said, Doncaster against Derby, WBO World Welterweight Championship, the co-main event on Saturday night.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.